Okay, so now we're gonna be speaking about how much do I need to start trading with. Now on this lesson here, I'm gonna divide it into two specific categories. How much is needed for you to be able to get the lifestyle that you need, and how far are you to get in that lifestyle that you need. Meaning that if you're very far, you're gonna obviously need a bigger account. But then if you're not so far, then any account is suitable for you to get. Um I'm gonna share my experience. My first trading account, I funded $22. I funded $22 my first trading account. It was on IQ binary options. To remember, it was like 3 years ago, and I didn't have any knowledge to trading and stuff. So I funded my account, and then I just went and I bought and sold and I bought and sold and I bought and sold. Eventually, on the first day, yes, I took that account from $22 to, I think it was 32 or 33, something like that. But then on the next day, I blew it. That's how fast it happened. I blew, and then it was back to zero. Then one of my friends introduced me to MetaTrader 4, and I was like, very excited on the fact that if you buy and the price goes up, like you can get more money instead of on IQ options. It's just gonna be a fixed amount. I was like, no, I'm interested in this. I went and funded my trading account with like 33, no, $35, $35. And then obviously I didn't go far with that. I blew it eventually. But then I saw that, okay, no, I can be able to understand what's happening within this thing here, but I like funds to just increase and be able to just trade this account that I need to grow. So instead, what I done is that I went and then I started selling things. I was still in college by that time. I was selling stuff, selling stuff, selling stuff, and yeah, I was selling stuff, and yeah, I made a bit of money off it, like maybe 1,000, 2,000 rands, and then I funded my trading account, and to remember exactly, I funded something like $200, and yeah, it gave me money. There was a time where I was making real good money, but the only way for me to succeed was that I needed to get someone to show me the way, and fortunately, I took some of the money that I made from there, and then I got myself a mentor, and with that mentor, it was like what, £97 a month, and yeah. But fortunately, one thing that I like is that with the profits that I made, I invested something, and it wasn't a consistent thing because I'd make money and then I'd lose it, obviously. So as soon as I got myself that mentor, I was able to just to be consistently profitable. From there, I started receiving great profits. But doesn't mean that I started with £200. I mean $200, because there was a point where I needed to fund more of my account, more to $1,000 to $2,000 and more, because yeah, I just needed to have a bigger account just so I can be able to trade with bigger lot sizes and be able to sustain my lifestyle. Because I eventually dropped out of college just so I can trade full time. So you can just imagine how much money I need to survive on a monthly basis. But to speak of it, yeah, it's the lifestyle that you need and how far are you from getting that lifestyle. These are two things that you need to sit down and focus on. On how far are you from getting that lifestyle. If let's say you want to live a fancy, a phenomenal lifestyle, yes, it's possible. It's not impossible. It's possible, but you just have to take a look at the fact that, okay, if it does happen, that how long would it take you to get there with the account that you've got now. Yeah, and one thing that I want you to take a look at too is that it also depends on the percentage that you are able to make from the markets. Like, meaning that, let's say I'm good at making something like a 15 to 25% a month guarantee. That's something that I'm good at. So if you know that you can make such a number consistently, and you know that, okay, if I start with $10,000, I'll be making something like $2,000 a month, somewhere around there. Is that good for me to survive with? Can I live with? I'm speaking about people that want to trade on a full-time basis, né? But if it's a part-time thing, then I'm sure any amount is okay, because you'll just be, you won't need to survive off of it. You'll be making money from also your hustle, and then you just be investing more in trading. But I'm back to it. Yeah, like 15%, 25%. You do know that even if, let's say, something happens, you're good at making at least 15%. On the weakest percentage that you take is 15. So let's say $10,000 account, you can make something like what, 1,500. Can you live off of it? Then you just look at your expenses or whatever your normal lifestyle. You can be like, okay, no, I'm okay, I can take this in. But if not, let's say if you've got $100 account, what are you gonna need to do? You're gonna need to risk more, which is something we don't want. You're gonna need to risk more, because if you don't risk more, you won't make more. But at the same time, if you make 15% at $100, it's what, it's like $15, which is very small to live with. It's very small. So it's also on the account. One key factor that I'd say, it's also the account goal. What do you want with your account? What is it that you want to achieve with your account? So yeah, one of the key factors is the account goal. What is it that you want to achieve with the account? Meaning that if you're taking a look at clothes, if your goal is to let's say buy a lot of clothes with the account, then obviously you can have any amount. Let's say $100, $200. A month you're gonna make, let's say $50. You're gonna buy these specific clothes. That's understandable. But when it's much more deeper than that, like let's say when you're looking at improving your family standards, when you're looking at things like moving your family from where they are to a next level, when you're speaking of things such as let's say getting yourself a house, a car, all these nice things, then you're gonna need a bigger account, something like at least a minimum of $1,000 to all up, like let's say what I would personally say is that at least $10,000. But then yeah, so something like $1,000 would be a very basic amount, and let's say, like I said in the premium group, the members, they can start with something like $50 to $100, and they grow that amount to exponential amounts. But because they risk big, and what I've done too is that I also funded my account with a small amount, and then I just tried to track down my journey on how far I've came with trading, and I was able to grow it to a bigger amount, but I was risking big. That's the end goal of it. And what sucks is that a person that's new at Forex, like if they blow an account and they don't have any way forward, then you see how much of a big stress there is. But for us now, then I know that okay, I've got something back to something, let's say bigger account to link back to. So it's also something that's a very personal thing, because I've never traded a demo account. I've never traded a demo account. Instead, I started with a very small amount, like $33, like I said, $22, like I said. So one thing that I can say is that if you also don't want to go through this trading demo accounting, you can also just instead fund your account with something like $100, just so you have the feel of let's say risking with real money, what it feels like, and so when you take a loss, you're able to learn from that loss. So I'm sure that I've solved this problem that you're facing here, and I'm sure that you'll be able to just come up with ways, because you know that okay, if I want to trade full time, I want to give up my job and trade full time. First of all, I have to get someone that's consistently good in trading, that's going to show me the way, and then I have to fund a bigger account. Or instead, what you can do is that while you're learning, fund $100, and then while you're still learning, when you get more money, that's when you get money from your hustle. Throw $100 more, throw 100 each and every month. You can just keep on depositing maybe $200 while you're still learning, at the same time making money in your account. That way, that's how I robbed it. That's how I done it. Because from that $200 that I said, as soon as the months went by, I didn't grow the 200 to 10,000. It never happened that way. But from that $200, every month it was going up, the equity was going up. At the same time, I kept on just funding a bit of amounts in there, $100, $200, up until it was an amount that I was like, okay, no, I can maybe live with this amount here. Can you see? So you can also do the same. And I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I helped you solve a problem here. And please do continue to just ask me more, and do subscribe on my channel, because I'll be throwing more videos like this. I'll be coming up. And yeah, this is your boy Lesiba Mothupi. I represent Forex Chasers. That's where I come from, and I'm going forward. Thank you.